Not all tech is worth the hype, but these 4 items genuinely made my life easier. Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Venetia, and look, we're gonna jump right into this one. If you're over 40 and you're not interested in learning about 100 new tech gadgets every week, I got you. I'm your girl for that. But for me, it's all about how practical a thing is. So I'm not going to spec you out. I'm not going to tell you about all the specs of things. I'm just going to tell you how practical they are in my life, because these 4 items are things that I actually use on a regular basis. I didn't pick these because they're trendy. This video isn't sponsored, but they genuinely just help me simplify my day, reduce annoyances, and just help me enjoy life a little bit more. So let's jump right on into it. First up is my Apple Watch. Oh my goodness, I love my Apple Watch. The reason I use my Apple Watch regularly is for tracking and notifications. I like to track different things, my workout. I like to track my sleep. I like to have notifications pop up on my wrist so I'm not always feeling like I have to be glued to the phone. I can just glance down really quickly. So the Apple Watch is great for that. It's very light and it's very easy to wear, so I don't even feel like it's in the way. You guys may have seen a previous video. I did have the Ultra, but now I went back to just the regular Apple Watch because of the size. This one is a better fit for me. Now I did opt for the stainless steel one. I don't think it's stainless steel anymore, but I did opt for a little bit of an upgrade, as you can see with the finish here. You don't have to do that, but because it's such a great tool for me, I did want to go ahead and upgrade. And I have for the last couple of Apple Watches that I've owned, except the Ultra. You know, the Ultra, it is what it is. But that way it's a little bit more aesthetically pleasing for me, especially when I change out the band, which I do sometimes. I feel like I can still be a little bit more dressy and my Apple Watch will still go with my attire. Also, if you enter that, you can use it for like Apple Pay. I know I'm not even using it to its full potential, but on a daily basis, this one is definitely one that I use. I do sleep in it so I can track my sleep, and how my rhythm works is that I sleep in it, and then when I get up to like brush my teeth and shower and things, I just put it back on the charger for that day, and it's already charged by the time I'm done, and I just go on about my day. If I forget a day, that's fine. It'll still make it through that entire day, but the next day I definitely need to put it on the charger. So don't worry if you skip a day, you'll be fine. If you've seen any of my other videos, I had an Oura ring before, and that's fine too. But I felt like it was a little bit of duplicative for me. I know a lot of people, they feel like, okay, the Oura does this and the Apple Watch does that. That's fine, but they are close enough where I only need one at this time, okay? So Apple Watch is what I'm wearing every day for like tracking my body activity as well as the notifications. Okay, next up, this one is a little bit newer for me, but I am so in love. I wish I would have found these a little bit sooner, and these are my Ray-Ban Meta glasses. Oh my goodness, I love my Meta glasses. Here's why. I originally got my Meta glasses for the purposes of, I thought I was going to be using them to record POV content, because obviously I'm a content creator. Y'all like my Meta glasses? So that was the intent, was, yeah, you're going to use these to help record POV content. And they're great for that. Like, the quality was even better than I expected from the glasses. But what's really been a game changer for me is the audio. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you why. I am a person, I always feel like I need some kind of earbuds, headphones, or something. You will not catch me out in public holding a phone up to my head. If I got to do all that, I'm not talking to you. I'm sorry, I'm not going to hold the phone up to my head. Now, I will talk a little bit on speakerphone, but who want to do that? Like, I don't need everybody to hear my conversation. So I have to have some kind of headphones. Well, AirPods are great. I love them, but user error, I lose those too much. I lost those freaking things so much, it wasn't even funny. I've probably done had 5 or more pairs of AirPods just because I cannot keep up with them. There is one sitting on my nightstand right now, and I don't know where the case is. I don't know where the other one is. And if I open my nightstand, I kid you not, there's 3 AirPod cases in there. Yes, I've been in the AirPod game a long time. No shade to them. They're a great product, but like I said, I lose things. So that's why I stopped investing in AirPods and I went back to the wired earpods. Those things are great too. They're inexpensive, they work well, they serve their purpose. But what I found is for me, I tend to get tangled up in them. Girl, again, user error. I can be so clumsy sometimes. Picture this, getting out of the car, I'm on the phone, I'm trying to get my bag, I'm getting tangled up with my bag and my keys and the wires, and it just became too much. So it's doable, but I noticed myself getting like, with the cord, especially lately. And then other times I might be trying to jump on a call with someone, like my phone's ringing, and then I'm trying to plug them in and untangle them. So they work, they're great. I still have a few laying around here, but as far as practical everyday use, I just found my Ray-Ban Meta to be a little bit more convenient for me. I like being able to be in the bed, scrolling on social media, watching videos, and my husband's laying right there and I know I'm not bothering him. I love being able to do that. I love being able to listen to music, but still hearing other things that are going on around me. Like, that has been such a game changer for me. I actually have 2 pairs of Meta glasses, and I can tell you right now, if I lost both of them or broke them or something, I would go out and get another pair. Just like that, because that's how useful they are for me. If you kind of been on the fence about them like I was, I would recommend that you go into a store and try them on. I didn't. I went in blind and I went ahead and took the chance and I said, you know what, I'm going to order them online, and if it doesn't work out, I'll just return them. But I ended up getting another pair, girl, because these things were so great for me. Now, for those of you who talk about, well, what about the Meta display glasses? I ain't ready for all that yet. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I am not ready for the display and the little wrist strap and I'm not ready for that. I'm very pleased with just the glasses themselves. Mines are the Gen 1. I opted for the Gen 1 because I just didn't feel like the Gen 2 had enough of an upgrade. And remember, I wasn't completely sold on it at first. So the Gen 1s work great for me, but look at the specs. If you think you need a little bit of a better camera, I think the Gen 2 will be great too. So Ray-Ban Metas, definitely a keeper for me. Okay, next up, I actually cannot believe that I'm about to say this one. Like, this one kind of snuck up on me. I got this like over a year ago and I put it to the side for a while. I won it at this thing I was participating in with my job. And I felt like, okay, I don't really need this. So I just kind of left it. I never even opened it. And this is so embarrassing because I'm in love with this device right now. But I put it to the side, and then when holidays came around, I said, you know what, let me give this to somebody who will probably actually use it because I'm not really into stuff like this. And something told me, there was a little voice like, no, sis, you need to keep this one. This is one that you need for you. And I'm so glad that I did, because shortly thereafter, I pulled this thing out, the TheraGun Mini. The TheraGun Mini has been such a game changer for me. I don't even know what to tell you. So, never heard of it. The TheraGun Mini is a portable massager, okay? It's so cute. Now I want one in another color, but let me focus on what I'm trying to tell y'all. Okay, so it's a portable massager. It comes with a carry case. It's small enough to take anywhere with you. You put this in your bag and you could take it to the gym. You could take it to the airport. You could take it on long car rides and just have it in your bag. Honey, this thing right here, again, if I misplaced it, I lost it or something, I will be getting another one. Now, let's talk about the actual use case and the specs a little bit. So this is the dampen head, and I like this one because it's a little bit softer. It comes with 3. It comes with the standard one. I don't know the name of it. Then it comes with another one that's a little bit more pointed. And actually, I'm going to show y'all because I have it right here. So this one is the standard one. This is the one that's actually loaded onto the device when you first take it out the box. And this one is, I guess, called the thumb. and it's like a little bit harder for like that direct pressure. This one is okay. I use this one too, but I use the dampened one, the one that's a little bit softer the most. I've never used this one because I feel like this one would be too much for me, but it's good to have it. They are so easy to switch out. All you have to do is pull it off, and then you can easily put the other one on. Okay, there you go. So I'm going to turn it on for a moment, but before I do and show you guys, this is the Gen 2. There's a Gen 1, Gen 2, and a Gen 3. If you decide to get one, I'm going to recommend the Gen 2 or the Gen 3 because the Gen 1 is a little bit bigger. The Gen 2 and the Gen 3 progressively got a little bit smaller. I think they get about 20% smaller each time. But one reason I really like the Gen 2 is because this is my first time kind of using any device like this. And it has a mobile app with it. And it connects by Bluetooth. So I can press this button right here. And I'm going to try to show you guys. So I can press this button right here and it's on for it to be connected to the app. And what you can do is, like, say for instance, you wanted to do just like a yoga workout. I'm just going to pick a yoga workout. It kind of walks you through where to place the TheraGun Mini to go ahead and prepare your muscles. I'm going to hit start here, and then you guys will see what's going to happen. It's going to start the device for you, and while on my screen, it's going to show me where I need to be putting this. Also, it's going to play a little music, like soft ambient music, I guess you want to call it. You don't have to use it with the app, but it's definitely a nice tool. So let's hit start so I can show you guys this really quickly. So I just hit start, 3, 2, 1. There you go. And it's telling me now to put it on my leg. I'm not going to do that because that will require me to stand up. But oh my goodness, that feels so good, y'all. That feels so amazing. Okay, let me stop. Let me stop. I love this thing. I promise you, if I were to misplace this, lose it, or break it, I will be getting another one. So we talked about 3 of my favorite tech gadgets so far. We talked about the Apple Watch. We talked about my Ray-Ban Metas. We talked about the TheraGun Mini Gen 2. Last but not least, this is going to be kind of a little bit of a wild card, but if you've watched my channel before, you're not going to even be surprised. But my 4th and final tech gadget for this video is my Nintendo Switch. I know what you're thinking. Girl, you in your early 40s. Girl, you work full time. You do all this other stuff. When do you have time to play a Nintendo Switch? Baby, you make time. Let me tell you why this is such a good tool to have. The nostalgia of being able to play like my childhood games, it just does something for me mentally that relaxes me, that kind of put me in a good mental space. Being able to play Super Mario Kart. They even put on here recently Mario Paint. And I was like, oh my God, Donkey Kong, all of those things. There's so many games that I just gravitate to in the membership that I don't even need a whole bunch of other games for me personally. And then I have other games that I just really, truly enjoy. I've been hearing some good things about the Hello Kitty game. I'm going to definitely be getting that soon. Other cozy games, Little Kitty, Big City. I've got Zelda, Breath of the Wild. I mean, there's just so many things in here that I can crawl into bed, crawl on the sofa, and just drift away for a little bit. That is such a good thing for your mind, is to be able to drift away into something fun and relaxing for a little bit. It's very portable. I will be honest, I've owned the OLED and I upgraded to the 2. This one is bigger. If you can get the 2, great. But if there's like a larger cost difference, the OLED is great. The OLED was a little bit smaller, so it was a little bit more travel friendly too, but this one is great. It's just a great little device to travel or to use at home. But if you kind of want to get into cozy gaming, if you like nostalgia, if you're a millennial and you grew up on some of these games, I would say it's worth you trying out. You might be pleasantly surprised like I was that being able to kind of go back to that space mentally, it just does something to kind of relax me and help me to have a little fun that I can relate to. Because child, some of these games they come out with these days that like my kids and my nephews be playing, my bonus baby, like those games she be playing, I'm like, y'all doing too much. So I'm gonna stick with my Switch. All right, guys, so that's all for now. I enjoy sharing my favorite tech devices with you. These are items that I truly do love. If you are interested in these items, check my affiliate links below. They don't cost you anything, but if you get it through my affiliate link, then I can receive a little bit of a commission, and it just kind of helps support the channel. And if there's a device that you're using and you're loving, let me know. I'm always interested into trying out other things. So anyway, that's all. Chat with me in the comments. I will see you guys next time. Bye.